Agent Lee Harker of the FBI is tasked with investigating an unsolved serial murderer case that unexpectedly reveals occult evidence. Harker must stop the murderer before he commits another crime after learning about his personal link to him. The exciting movie for today is Longlegs, a 2024 horror thriller film starring Alicia Witt, Micah Monroe, Nicolas Cage, and Blair Underwood and written and directed by Osgood Perkins. It revolves on an FBI agent assigned to find an occultist serial murderer who has killed several families across the state of Oregon in the 1990s. A young girl with a Polaroid camera in 1974 Oregon meets an unpredictable man wearing pale cosmetics while pursuing an enigmatic voice. 20 years later, FBI agent Lee Harker, who may have clairvoyant abilities, is tasked by her boss, William Carter, with investigating a string of murders and suicides in Oregon. In each case, a father murders his family and himself and leaves behind a letter signed Longlegs, containing satanic coding that is not written by any of the family members. Lee learns that the killings all took place 6 days before or after the actual birthday, that each family had a daughter who was 9 years old on the 14th of the month, and that the murders create an occult triangle sign on a calendar with one day missing. Longlegs gives Lee a coded birthday card when she is speaking with her mother Ruth, threatening to kill her if she divulges the code's origin. Lee and Carter follow a hint and discover a doll that contains a high-energy metal orb. Carter suspected Lee's relationship with Longlegs after investigating Carrie and Camera, the only survivor of Longlegs' attacks, at a mental hospital after she was visited by someone using Lee's identity. After learning that the day before Lee's 9th birthday, Ruth had reported an intruder to the police, Carter urges Lee to speak with her. After guiding Lee to her childhood possessions, Ruth discovers a Polaroid of the pallid-faced man, identifying Longlegs as the man who had paid a visit to a young Lee on her birthday. Longlegs is arrested after Lee turns in the photograph. When you realize that day is the missing date, Lee fears an accomplice will commit another murder. In the interrogation room, Longlegs claims to serve the man downstairs, and hints at Ruth's involvement before killing himself. Lee is soon informed that Carrie has committed suicide. After being driven to her mother's house by Agent Browning, Lee sees Ruth shoot Browning with a shotgun. Lee then loses consciousness as Ruth destroys a toy that looked like a young Lee. Ruth has been Longlegs' collaborator since she was a little girl, as Lee observes. Ruth complied and spared Lee when Longlegs made her pick between her daughter's death and his wishes. Ruth pretended to be a nun and delivered the satanic dolls that Longlegs made while residing in the Harker basement to Holmes, leading the patriarchs to commit homicide. Lee's doll used his magic to influence her while blocking her memory of Longlegs. When Lee wakes up in the basement, she hears a demonic voice on the phone alerting her to the fact that Ruby, the daughter of William Carter, is having her 9th birthday celebration on that day. Longlegs' triangle would be complete if the Carters died, so Lee acts quickly to save them. Ruth has already given the doll, so she finds the family already possessed. Lee shoots William to keep Ruby safe after he murders his wife Anna. Lee is forced to kill Ruth after she attacks with a dagger. Lee's gun does not discharge when she tries to destroy the doll. She tells Ruby they must go while still gazing at the doll. That concludes our review for today, but the discussion is far from over. For more, leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more videos. Keep the magic of movies alive until the next time. Signing off from FK BYTES.